Welcome back, everyone, to the 48th episode of
Welcome to the Atrium. Welcome to the Atrium. The Atrium.
Atrium Podcast, episode 48, going strong. 48 straight weeks.
Yep, it's been a fun time to get to sit down and talk to you guys every week for the past almost a year now.
Yeah, I know. We're coming up on a year. It's crazy. Yeah. It's kind of remarkable.
What was even happening 48 weeks ago when we started this podcast?
Yeah.
Not nearly as much. I mean, you just got back from a camping trip, right?
I did get back from a camping trip.
All right, now we're gonna meander over on into everybody's favorite segment.
Will it gibbet? Will it gibbet? Will it gibbet?
Will it gibbet? Hey, everybody, welcome back to Will It Gibbet. And man, as this is our 42nd installment of Will It Gibbet, where clap it up for 42nd time.
Times.
Yeah. So in this segment, I'm gonna come up with an item, a character, something, anything, and the guys are gonna tell me and discuss. Will this make a good gibbet for a pair of Crocs? So without further ado, guys, will it gibbet? I'm thinking this week, peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Will it gibbet?
Probably.
Yeah, I think so. I think that'll gibbet.
Last week we ran out of time. We didn't get to finish up the conversation we were having the last week. And so we just wanted to continue that. Just pause this, go back and listen or watch last week's episode. And
For
so
sure.
then you can catch up on, what we're talking about.
It starts at the 2-hour, 45-minute mark.
Yeah. To jump right back in.
Yeah. Well, and so to jump right back in, my big thought process is in today's NBA landscape, there's not one single player that captivates that amount of attention and global stardom of those two. I mean, you have your Steph Currys.
Sure.
But in this new wave, this new age of young hoopers, they are all, in a sense, superstars for themselves. There's no singular guy. You could make an argument for a Luka Doncic. You could make an argument for a Victor Wembanyama.
Well, give it 5 years. What do you think about Bronny, though?
We will see how he continues to grow and develop.
Yeah, but what's his... Yeah, I just don't... I guess my real point is I don't see anyone in today's league, even in the next 5 years, having the kind of chemistry with Bugs and Daffy.
That's the big thing. How do they do with an assortment with a cast of an assortment of players, creatures,
right?
But ultimately players.
Players.
Yeah, of course.
And I'll be honest with you, William, and to answer your question specifically regarding Bronny, if Bronny's existing in the G League, put him up against the Monstars?
I don't know,
he's
man.
cooked.
Yeah. I honestly think Taz takes Bronny in a one-on-one.
I do too.
So you're telling me that Space Jam, the final jam, do you think it's going to be the final jam, or do you think there's going to be another Space Jam movie?
I think that they're going to branch out into pickleball. And the Toons playing on a pickleball team. That's what I think. That's what I think should happen.
The Toon Squad plays pickleball.
Yeah.
I think.
Or at least another sport, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean.
Maybe curling, that's exciting too.
That's true. And there's so many, top elite status curling players that can carry a franchise film.
Absolutely.
all the faults John was talking about global stardom lacking, those aren't issues with the curling stars of today.
Absolutely not.
Do we think kids today are going to look back on their childhood with the same starry eyes at Space Jam, the final jam, as we do with the original Space Jam movie?
Is this a real movie, guys?
Yeah, no, it really is. Yeah, they made
the second one?
Yeah, it's the second one.
With Donald Cheadle? John
Cheadle, yeah.
Okay.
So
that's the name of that movie?
I don't think so. Are you sure?
Because
Because
that's Camp Rock.
That's definitely Camp Rock 2, the final jam.
Look at his face.
No, it's called Legacy.
Look at his face.
A New Legacy. Did you
A New Legacy.
Look at his face.
That's crazy.
That's absurd.
Do you think they're going to call it Space Jam Final Jam.
They could call the third one the Final Jam.
Or is that copyright infringement on Camp Rock 2?
They could call it Space Jam 3 Welcome Back to the Jam.
Yeah.
That would be good.
Oh, I like that.
You should, hey.
I can't believe you thought it was the
Because
Final
it's
Jam.
Come on and slam and welcome to the
Welcome
jam.
to the
Yeah,
Jam.
welcome to the Jam.
Do we think that if they make a new one, switch to, what do we say? Shuffleboarding?
Curling.
Curling or shuffleboard. Next Space Jam's on a cruise ship for 60 plus only.
It's Doreen.
It's
Doreen in the tunes.
It's a niche audience that this is made for.
Yeah.
It's the ones that watched the OG Looney Tunes growing up, and they're curling against.
Oh, Doreen's not a real person.
I know.
Oh, I thought you were. Well, who's the grandma in the Tweety Bird grandma?
Grammy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just her running the shuffleboard table. That'd be kind of sick.
I would, but who's the enemy team in that case?
Steph Curry.
You spit it on its head.
Did you just go on your phone?
Well, I was Googling. It was Steph Curry and Sabrina Ionescu.
I was wondering if you made a pit stop at Instagram.
Pit stop.
Pit stop. No, I did not do that.
That was awesome.
The Atrium Podcast is proudly sponsored by
Rip Tugger's Barbecue.
Rip Tuggers. Come on down to Rip Tuggers if you're looking for your favorite mayonnaise-based barbecue meal.
Yeah. Are you tired of, barbecue sauce and maybe even mustard? Come on down to Rip Tugger's Barbecue where you can get all the mayonnaise you want.
We don't smoke our meats like other barbecue restaurants. We just cook it with mayonnaise.
You want a brisket sandwich with mayonnaise on it? Rip Tugger's got it.
Rip Tuggers is good. Rip Tuggers means the world to me. We need you to come into the restaurant.
We're struggling financially.
Everyone's ordering online and our Uber app is too much. We don't have the capacity. Rip Tuggers was a passion project that me and my brother Rip put together because we wanted to make the type of barbecue. We got 3 high schoolers who don't want to be there cooking mayonnaise.
The type of barbecue just covered in mayonnaise.
Rip Tuggers was a passion project. I just have to note that Rip Tugger's real cooked barbecue meal items is a passion project of mine. We need y'all to come in because the demand for mayonnaise-based barbecue items is surprisingly not what it was. It took us 14 years to get the restaurant put together, and now all of a sudden looks like nobody wants mayonnaise. And if I can guarantee one thing, it's that the barbecue is cooked.
And not only is it cooked, but you can bet your bottom dollar there's a heap of mayonnaise up in there.
It's a whole lot of mayonnaise. Come on down to Rip Tuggers. We've got good mayonnaise.
At Rip Tugger's Barbecue.
At Rip Tuggers.
It's mayonnaise.
Oh, yeah.
Now we move on to the next segment where we respond to questions from last week's pod.
And up first, we have at Gus9 asks, what's your favorite genre of music?
That's a good one. Probably.
Mine's probably public domain.
Yeah,
I think that's
public
I
domain.
think it's probably solid, actually.
Yeah, row, row, row.
That's
Yeah.
a banger, bro.
The wheels on the bus.
Wheels on,
Wheels on the bus go round and round,
Banger.
round and round, round and round.
Y'all
The
rocking?
wheels on the bus go round and round all through the town.
Yeah.
Twinkle,
Next.
twinkle, little star.
Yeah. Yeah, throw us with the next comment.
Next question is from at Uneasy Watermelon. Will the Lounge Outfitters ever come back on the show? That's a tough one. Their agent actually set that episode up, so
We loved having them on, though.
They were great.
We
I
should
was-
be clear. We would love it if they would come
Yes.
back.
Well, I was DMing with Blaine from the Lounge Outfitters just last week, and he
no way.
Wow, cool.
And he seemed like he would be interested in returning, but yeah, it's those things, guest appearances and stuff like that. You really they were on for episode, what was it, 30, 31?
Yeah, I think
it was.
Was it 32?
I think it was 32.
Okay.
Actually.
Huh.
Okay.
No, it was
Yeah,
32
that's
because
great.
we had that. Yeah. No, it was.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. It was an even number.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, John. I got to admit right now,
Yeah.
I'm a little jealous that you were DMing with Blaine.
Right.
He
no,
doesn't.
Blaine was cool, man.
He
Blaine was
doesn't.
good.
No, he doesn't
was so
respond to
chill.
my DMs. Is what I've been trying to set. All honesty, I've been trying to get them back.
Right.
And Blaine has.
Okay.
That's why I was
He's
a little,
been dodging you?
a little bit.
Huh.
So you know what?
I'll ask him about it.
Yeah,
Okay.
bring it up. That's
bring
weird.
it. Bring it. Be real direct.
Yeah.
Our next comment is from @ReidLover2041. It says, Reid, LOL. More of him. I mean, I just fully agree.
Yeah, no, for sure.
More of him.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
glad to hear it, guys.
Yeah.
Reid Lover 2041, here's what I'll say to you. Great. Yeah, no, we'll make sure, Reid gets some screen time.
And here's what I'll say. We see eye to eye.
In
do.
fact, cameraman, zoom in on Reid right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
push in on Reid.
Push in on
Yeah,
Reid
push
and
in
let's
on Reid.
Well, and do an instrumental here and then
Okay.
Yeah, and then Reid, this one's for you. This one's for you.
Guys, I think we can move on to the next
Right, yeah, no,
comment.
for sure. This next comment comes from @Randall11. Randall says, really loving the podcast. Been listening for almost a year now. Well, thanks, Randall. That's really cool. Do y'all have any plans to give it a rest?
I think so.
Yeah.
Probably pack it up here soon. Right?
Yeah.
Probably
We've-
eventually.
I think we've peaked a little bit.
Yeah, we've done
I mean,
enough.
episode 38 being episode 48 right now today.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
like
It's hard
10
to beat. Hard to beat 38.
yeah.
Here's the thing.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you
Yeah.
guys know. If you know,
38
you
was
know.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But how long can we ride out the tail
Right,
of this
exactly.
of this thing? So
How many episodes do you think we want to end on this thing?
600. Take a hike, Randall. Idiot.
Well, if we're trying to pack it up real soon, that feels
No, I think we go.
counterproductive.
You know what? I think you're right. Stick it to the man.
Yeah.
Let's run this thing into the ground.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's jump the shark now.
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do know what you mean. Hey, Randall11, we appreciate your concern, your feedback, but you've been listening for a year. Listen for 6 more.
Yeah.
from @Trish7329, how to poach an egg. Trish, you didn't have a question mark there, so I'm not really sure what you're asking.
Trish, I'm thinking that was meant to be a Google search.
Yeah. Trish, I think you're not in the right spot here.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see where the issue. So while owned by Google, YouTube doesn't actually function the same way.
But let's not do Trish like this. Anyone know how to poach an
we
egg?
can help. I don't. So I would actually love to learn as well.
Where does
along
it
You got to boil water.
Okay.
Oh, do you know?
Yeah.
Oh,
You got to boil. I don't know the exact temps, but I know the process. So
Okay.
you got to boil water and you got to start swirling it and actually create like a vortex. And then while that boiling water is spinning, you crack the egg into it and the outside will cook first and turn white. And then you have to leave it spinning for just a little bit for the inside to cook. And then you take it out.
Wow.
Wow.
How to poach an egg.
How to poach an egg.
Trish, we hope that answers your question.
And
Send us a video. The email should be linked at in the episode notes.
Yeah,
Send us a
atriumpod
video of yeah.
atriumpod@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just email us that video of you poaching an egg.
And if in the extreme chance that you are unable to find your way back to our YouTube channel because you didn't intend to be there in the first place, it was really good getting to know you, Trish. Keep up the good work.
Yeah.
I hope we helped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At Greg Cumberbatch No Relation says, "Oh no, I can't find your other episodes. Is my Wi-Fi working?" I would say try unplugging the router and plugging it back in.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think.
Maybe I've given my router a good hit with the palm of my hand before. Mm-hmm. When my Wi-Fi doesn't work, and it fixes it. I'd say 40% of the time.
I think safe bet there.
Yeah.
I think maybe just try refreshing your page.
Yeah.
That's also
That's a good.
Yeah. Yeah, refresh. I mean, they're there.
There's absolutely no reason you shouldn't be able to find the episodes. I mean,
Not being able to find any of them is crazy. There's
Yeah.
47 of them.
if you were able to upload this comment, though, it feels like the issue is not Wi-Fi related. So I
Yeah.
would suggest looking harder.
Yeah, or just like
Yeah.
refreshing your page.
I would also recommend maybe check the digicode. They're there.
Right.
You got to find them.
Right.
Yeah.
You got to.
I mean, we're also on other platforms also.
Yeah.
You know, your Spotify, Apple Podcasts.
Yeah.
So if you're on YouTube, check out the other ones because we're there. All 48 episodes as of this uploading will be there. All 48 of them, every single one. Mm-hmm. So
And if you can't find them, it is your fault.
yeah,
I would agree.
not our problem whatsoever.
So maybe, deal with that yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, figure it out.
Yeah, lock in, Greg.
Now we're gonna move on to our next segment, which is the rapid fire question round.
Oh, I can't
great.
wait. I can't wait.
For us and the bros. So
Us
me
and the
and
bros.
me and Christopher are gonna shoot some rapid fire questions towards the brothers.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
The brothers Holk.
My first question is for John.
Okay.
John, if you could bring one movie aboard a sinking cruise ship on its maiden voyage, which movie would it be?
You have 3 seconds to answer.
3 seconds?
3 seconds to answer.
Shutter Island.
Nice. Okay, William, question
Yes.
for you. Thoughts on sleeping in socks?
I would never do that. That is sinful. I think you can go to hell for that.
Nice. Okay, question for John. Worst feeling of all time?
I almost died, guys. That was the worst feeling of all time.
William, bad grocery store habits people should stop doing.
Don't stop buying ground chuck.
Awesome. John. What? Hey, 3 seconds.
Yeah.
John, favorite insect?
Ant?
Nice. Okay, William, rat or mouse?
Rat or mouse, I would say horse, because horse beats mouse, I think.
John, is Gorgonzola overhyped?
Yes, Monster is way better.
Wow.
Nice.
William,
Yes.
which kind of fries are best for dipping?
I would say French.
Good. John, do you recognize the legitimacy of the British royal family?
Sure. Yeah.
Sweet.
Cool. And William, did Minnie Mouse sell out?
No, Minnie Mouse. no. Minnie Mouse sold.
That's
her,
been our 3 seconds.
No, Minnie
for our
Mouse
fast
sold
round?
her locket
Yeah.
chain to buy a case for Mickey Mouse's harmonica. Mickey Mouse is a sweetheart. No, Minnie Mouse. The Atrium Podcast is proudly sponsored by the good folks at Loose Cannon. Now, this is a product I've personally tried, and it is
Magical.
effective.
It's the best.
Super cool. I wish I had had one as a kid. Basically, the folks at Loose Cannon Cannonballs are trying to get you to make the biggest splash possible at the pool.
Right.
Literally. The folks at Loose Cannon, they want your cannonballs to be undeniable. You should be hopping in that pool, splashing the neighbors. So what they've done is they've made these awesome weighted bathing suits. So you can create quite a splash.
Yeah.
Can you talk about your experience with Loose Cannon?
Yeah. The first time I ever used Loose Cannon Cannonball weighted swim trunks was 4th of July 2021. And boy, when I jumped into that pool, can opener style, regular cannonball style,
Yeah.
I felt it, man. It was as big as it gets. It was so big, and I didn't struggle at all to get to the surface.
Yeah. And I will say, I was there. I was at that pool party. We had popsicles.
Yeah, we had popsicles.
They were good.
Uh-huh.
And so I was standing there outside of the pool, and here comes John with his Loose Cannon cannonball swim shorts and slams into the pool. Wouldn't you know, a tsunami of water comes at me, and I'm knocked right back over. Head hits the brick, and it kind of ruined the day for me, but it I don't want to speak for you, but probably made your day.
No, it made my day knowing that I had a tool that could create such an incredible cannonball. If you're worried about sunburn, man, does Loose Cannon Cannonballs have the solution for you. They've got the weighted swim shirt. And man, will that increase the size of your cannonball
Yeah,
tenfold.
if you double up, if you got the weighted swim trunks and the swim shirt, watch out. Because
Yeah.
that cannonball, we're emptying half the pool with that
Yeah.
cannonball.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got a ton of different options for you. They've got different colors. They've got red.
Yep. They've got different weights. They've got 10 kilograms. It's a European company, so it's all going to be in kilograms. 10, 15, and 20, and that's for the shorts.
Yeah, and for the swim shirts, I think the weights range from 10 kilograms to 20 kilograms. They have a medium size that's 15. So yeah, the good folks at Cannonball make a mean product. You gotta get yourself one.
Yeah.
So I use the promo code Loose Cannon Cannonballs for cheaper because of the code at the website, and we actually have the link in the show notes. If you want to use our affiliate link for Loose Cannon, go ahead and click that. Loose Cannon Cannonballs. We'll see you at the bottom of the pool.
Loose Cannon Cannonballs is not responsible for any nausea, headaches, seasickness, gout, scurvy, drowning, or drowning-related death. Difficulty breathing may occur. Loose Cannon Cannonballs. Not for ocean use. Cannonball responsibly.
Now we're throwing it over to Christopher.
Thank y'all so much for checking out episode 48 of our podcast.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's crazy that it's been that many weeks of consistent podcast uploading.
We've always talked about 48 as a real benchmark that we wanted to hit. You know, we were like, when I think it was episode 3, we were like, can you imagine a world where we get to 48 episodes?
Yeah.
And look at us now.
Wow.
I quite literally said there's simply no way we're ever making it to 48 episodes.
Right.
We don't have the material for that.
I just would like to note that I think if we've done anything today, we've proved to ourselves that we definitely have the material for 48 episodes.
Yeah, we do. And 552 more.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're going all the way.
We're going all the way to 600.
You know it, Randall.
And we hope you guys,
guys.
sitting in that chair, we hope you're along for the ride.
Sitting in your car.
Yeah.
Wherever you listen to your
Sitting
podcast.
at your desk.
Yeah.
Even.
Not doing the work you're supposed to be doing.
Oh, you
but
rascal.
but laughing
Yeah.
because you're here with us.
Right. Just having a blast.
Get back to work.
Yeah, man. Come on. Put us down.
And kids, go to bed. It's
Yeah.
late.
Yeah. Yeah. We know you just finished playing Fortnite with your pals,
Yeah.
and you want to fall asleep to the sounds of your favorite 4 co-hosts, 4 hosts of the Atrium Podcast. But really, man, just go on to bed.
You got it.
And kids, go to sleep.
Hey, stop listening and start napping. Start snoozing.
Yeah.
Okay?
It's getting late.
Yeah. Set your alarms. You got to get up for school.
It's a
Do you even-
weeknight.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, think back for the last 2 weeks. When have you gotten up on time? Make tomorrow that day.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. If you're watching on our the visuals on the Spotify or on the YouTube video,
Yeah.
leave a subscribe on YouTube.
Love you guys.
Signing off.
I love you.
Peace and blessings.
I love you guys.
Oh.
Gosh, I love you guys.
Man, I can't stop thinking about you.
You guys have these last 48 weeks with you guys have really meant so much to me.
Yeah, you've consumed my thoughts entirely.
I burn for you guys.